Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. I missed one live stream. Seems like I haven't been on in years now. But and thanks everybody for the condolences and stuff about little Toby. Special little dog, man. I'm telling you, the older I get, the more attached I become to these animals. But thanks everybody. Thanks, Logan. Appreciate it. And Berna was here earlier. Tommy J, Robert Mack, Logan and Jamie, Tommy J. I said, Daniel, how you doing? Justin, how are you? Um, so yeah, real bummer, man. Really weird. Uh, she was too young too, 4 years old, and she was, like I said, she was special. She went everywhere, part of the family. But let's see other things. The pizza oven finally. Did that, I think, just to keep my mind off of thinking about the little dog. Um, but yeah, I think it's still got some dialing in to do. I don't know what Logan can probably help me out a little bit as far as I got adjusted down. I think the thing's still too freaking hot, and the dough and stuff. Like I said, I think in the video, that dough should have been used today, not yesterday. And I think it would have been, I could have got it a lot thinner and you could work with it a lot better. Either that or make a different style dough, which is possible too. But I sent 4 pizzas with my wife this morning to take to work. I think in 2 gallons of ketchup, so they'll be happy. They'll be happy at work. But I like it. It's real light. That cover was for that name brand, and Logan probably Oni or whatever the hell it is. It fits the oven pretty good. What was that oven? 9,000 baht for that oven. So whatever that works out to be, but I think worth it because semi-leak clean. I used too much semolina on it. I ordered a peel, the one that has the holes in it. I ordered where is it? Let's see. I ordered actually 3 things here, which are 4 things. And I'll show them to you so you can see if I can remember how the hell to share the screen. Let's see, Lasada. Okay. So these, I ordered a mat. It's actually, it looked pretty cool to me. I ordered 2 of them. One thin one that kind of folds up, just kind of gives me an area on even though I have the countertops, I feel better putting something down on how clean they are. Although if I could get the kitchen back, it's real cheap too. It would be, it would make life a lot easier. But and then I ordered this one's like a thicker one, so I can actually keep this off to the side. The other one I can roll up. And then this is the peel that I think that you should get, Logan. It makes us. There's less surface area, obviously, half the surface area, and it comes off real easy. The thing that I found out about this particular oven is having that, and I just bought some extra little, nothing, 35 baht. I have a set, but I keep on misplacing them. Um, it has that round stone in there, and that stone's only 12 inches. The peel that I ordered is a 12-inch peel, but it's actually 11 and a half inches. So I think 11-inch pizza would probably be just about perfect. The dough balls were only 200 grams. I think I'm going to need to make them like 250. So maybe I'll get like 6 instead of 7. I have to do that calculation in my head. I'm not a mathematician. Yeah, but even when I turned it down to low, it's still too high. You probably could turn the flame off. Yeah, I tried that once too. But what it is, that regulator, the low pressure regulator that I did get for it is adjustable, and I haven't adjusted it. I thought I adjusted it all the way down, but I didn't. So I'm going to try that, and I'll probably cook them again. I think I'll order another big block of that mozzarella. I really liked it. It worked really well, and it was reasonable. So I'll do a little follow up deal on the uh, on the oven too the next time I do it. Figured I My wife didn't want to have a bunch of people over because she didn't want them asking about TOBI. So she's taking it. Me too. I mean I can't sit and say I'm not taking it hard. It hit me still hit me, but her really hard. Um, but we she didn't want people. She didn't want. It's only been a few days, so I gotta find it. I thought I would put it inside the oven, and I didn't put it inside the oven. So it's somewhere in here, and I don't know where. So I'm gonna have to find it. But I mean, that thing's on ball bearings. I could sit there and give it a little spin like that, and it'll go for 60 seconds. So uh, I could be the laziest man in the world, which I am, and I will find it and try to adapt it. But actually, to tell you the truth, it's just as easy to hit it. The other thing I got to get is the temperature. I think as long as if I can turn it down lower and I can get it lower, I think it would be perfect. It's still going to be. I just can't see how the hell you're going to cook a regular. And when I say regular, other than a Neapolitan or something like that, how you're going to cook a pizza in there for 5-10 minutes. It just isn't going to work. The thing cranks. Even at that low setting, I was still getting 750, 800 degree stone, and still hotter than hubs of hell. Normally, I want to say wood fire ovens, they probably burn about 900 degrees, but you can move them around in there. They're usually bigger. You got different spots. But have I seen the sliding pizza peels? I'm about to buy one of those. No. What is a sliding pizza stone? I don't know. I could put it in Lasada and see what they come up with. SLIDING. Let's see what they say. Where is it? Uh, sliding pizza. Sliding pizza peel. It came up with something. Let's see. Okay, hold on. No. I'll bring you guys in on the pizza extravaganza. This is what I came up with. Is that what I didn't look at that first one? What is this? Is that what they're wood sliding pizza board with hole and handle kitchen essentials? Is that what you're talking about, Logan? Must be, I think. The other ones, this is the one, obviously the ones I'm talking about. And I could pick it right up off the marble with those too. The part I was getting when you get into a heavier pizza like the ones that I made for them that had it had the imitation crab, it had onion, it had olives, it had mushrooms. They started to get a little bit heavy, so that's why I ordered this peel, and it was perfect size, like 11.5 inches. Here's another one, $4.95 sliding peel. Huh? I wish I could find one with a little. What is this? 11? Yeah, that's perfect size too. That's interesting. And it just push it off. That's got to be what nonstick. I'm going to add that to it just so I don't lose it. Now this is what I had to. I didn't put it in there. Let me go back to the to the deal here. Where is my? Yeah, that's interesting. That's got to be. Let me go back and see. I'm sure Logan's answered me 5 times yet. That's it. Hey James, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Um, I don't know. So how much are they in the States? $300? That would be, this one here was what, 400 baht? So like, I don't know, $12 or something, 10, $12. And that was, I don't know, there might have been, uh, let's see, here's one, 204. How come that one's so cheap? Probably coming out of China, I'm sure. Is that this one the same size as the other one? I think it must be. They're probably all the same size. I don't see where they measure it. Huh. Let's see, spatula transfer pizza. That's got to be the same one. That one's only what is 200 and let's see, make sure 204 baht would be $6. I'm curious. I got to go back and see how much Logan. The new pups are great, man. We changed the names because we had the one that we were going to originally get. We had named as Cookie, and she's the actual brownish brown dog, and the other one we had named Brownie is borderline black. The father was black, so now we switched their names. So now the one that we were going to get is Brownie, the brown dog, and the other one is Cookie. So yeah, they're doing great. Hey Mark, how you doing? About $30 is what you're paying. So yeah, so this one here's $6. Want me to order it and send it to you? When you get here, you can buy all new shit. But yeah, I'm. Let me add that one to the cart too. I'll go back and check them. You see that little valve there? The tank that I have is that little orange one in the back. The valve that I have is pretty much that exact same one there, except mine's got a little pressure button on it that you have to push that pressurizes it in case there's leaks and stuff. So I need to. I will order this today. I was looking at it right before. I have two big tanks that one backup that I use for the kitchen. So I use that. I use that tank, and it worked good. But I want to get it because I'll be carrying the other one, and I'm going to be carrying probably the pizza oven in the trailer. I'm waiting for. Let me go over. I can't remember what I did last. Let me let me see here. We bring this here. Uh, 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 uh. This. Let me go here to my orders. Um, to go in the front, I ordered these. They are. Excuse me. I think they're 90 liters each, and I'll put the top on permanently. Uh, it'll have that valve. I'll tie those into it. The front seat, which would be almost to the where the air conditioner is on the outside of the right, almost on the tongue of the trailer. I need about 350 to 450 pounds of tongue weight, according to everything that I've read now. And I figured, what the hell? I might as well use these. I ordered 3 of them. I'll tie them all together. I bought filler valves that I'll put in the top, and then I've got a door coming for the side of the trailer, so I'll just hitch the hose up to it. And what I'm using is these is what I'm going to mount inside there. Hold on, unless somebody else can probably give me a better idea. And these I've already gotten. Where are they? These. So what'll happen is I'll have this will actually be inside there, and then this top part will have the the pressure hose coming from the outside of the trailer. So I'll just screw it in. It'll fill up one and shut off, and fill up the other, or all 3 will fill. It doesn't matter if they're filling at the same time, and stop. And then I'll make a mark on the tank. So not only am I gaining the weight that I need up towards the front of the trailer, I am getting what I don't the I'm getting extra water, and you can always water for showers, and because my wife and the kids still haven't figured out what military type showers are, this and off and soap and you're done. They think it's a regular shower. Same with the toilet, so they'll learn. But so I'm going to get the water. I haven't got the tanks yet. I imagine they're probably coming from China. I'm guessing. Um, I didn't check into it, but they haven't. They packed them, but they haven't shipped them yet. All right, what did I miss? Did I miss anything? This is the pizza and trailer show, but I'm ready to go on the trailer. I think I get what I'm going to do is Once I get the tanks in there, even if I don't get them plumbed in or anything, I'm gonna set them in there, fill them up with the water. I bought a scale, just a regular bathroom scale, and I'll put that on the front, get the tongue weight that I want and I feel comfortable with, and then I'll pull it to Sisaket, the burn capital of the world. Try not to be an idiot, and I'll go on like a Thursday, and then my wife can come up Saturday morning, spend Saturday night with me, and then I can practice getting the 125 off and not have any problems. But I think I'm pretty much set on that. See how it pulls and everything. But I think it should. Right now, it's got zero, pretty much negative tongue weight, and with the 125 on it. That's why when I pulled it to Sisaket and back, I kept it down on the. I wasn't doing 200 kilometers an hour. And when I did get up, creeped up above like the 85 that I was going, or 90 to 100, I felt a little shaken. I'm going, something's not right, and I knew in my mind that I had to check the tongue weight and see what it is. Although at that point I didn't know. In case anybody wants to know, your tongue weight should be 10 or 15% of your trailer weight. So if your trailer weighs 4,000 pounds, you should be at 400 pounds or in that area. So and that should solve all those problems. So it'll be a good test because Sisaket's only an hour and a half away. Although a couple people were concerned about looking at the ground, saying I might get stuck. Um, if I get stuck, I stay for a while. I do want to get a winch, and I got to check into it because I'm sure if I get one from Ford and I get it installed by Ford, it's going to be expensive as hell. But I want it done right. I don't want it done half-assed. Um, yeah, but I'll just have to fill it up before I return. So which isn't a big deal. I'll pull it to a PTT station or something like that. It'll still pull, I'm sure. I just would have to go slow. I'm hoping that the places wherever I'm at, even if it's the water's crap, I can fill it up and then dump it, wash it out when I get home. Um, it'll obviously be I'll use the water tank that I have now as a primary, and I'll only use that if I have to, which I probably will. If I'm by myself, I'll probably be fine, unless I'm going to be out there for 2 weeks or something. But the kids, they're two girls. They just think, and my wife happens to be female too, so they have a tendency to want to, which it is nice. I used to enjoy it when we had the motorhomes, and we pulled into these way overpriced freaking, places close to the beach or at the beach, $100 a night or something stupid. I used to turn on my electric um, on my uh, on my hot water heater and then plug into their deal and just sit in there and take a shower for an hour and a half. But uh, it should be okay. But the only other thing that I can do is I've got to see what it's going to weigh, what it weighs. I'm hoping that see I can put a little bit. It'll go between. I think it'll be absolutely fine between 3 and 450. So I could probably use at least half of that water and not have any concern. And in that case, I still got half water that I didn't have. So, but yeah, it did cross my mind also. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it'd do me good to get out and just kind of veg. Um, let's see. So the pizza oven I dug, it did do all right. I don't know what Logan's still here, right? Yeah, you're still here. Did you have problems? Do you have problems with yours, or do you turn yours down low and you don't have any problems? You could keep a pizza in there for 5 minutes if you wanted to, or not. So there ain't no way that even on the lowest setting that I could keep a pizza in there any longer than probably 2 minutes, a minute and a half, which for what it was actually built to make would be fine, and for the size of the pizza, and the way I like it, I like a little. My wife likes, I don't like paper thin. I like bread. I like carbs, man. So I like a little bit of a nice big crust on it, and a good bit of bread underneath my pizza. They were good. It was excellent. I used 100 baht worth of. I got to buy. For some reason I can't find it in Ubon. I bought the packs that come like this, and there's 3 rows of very very thin sliced pepperoni. Pepperoni I'm used to, this big around. Uh, Not the stuff that's bordering on salami. Um, and but in when I've got a stick of it, and I could use that, as you saw in the video. I bought that food processor just to shred the cheese, and I'll use it for other things. But I could use that to slice the pepperoni also. I don't know if I could set the thickness good enough or whatever, but and I left the stick there, although it's in the freezer, so it'll be fine. But I couldn't find it when I ordered the stuff because it was 200 and something, I think, a pack. So it was expensive, put it that way. The other stuff, for making them pizzas, piece of cake. And for making that dough is like the simplest crap in the world. I took it off the internet. There's no oil in it. Although I think next time I will put a little bit of oil in it. And it's supposed to be overnight. Supposed to leave it either in the fridge or on the table. Supposed to use half the yeast that I used. I used double their recipe due to the fact that I knew I was going to use it within 3 or 4 hours after I made it. Which it didn't do good 3 or 4 hours, but the end of the day, 6, 7, 8 hours later, it was way better. The next day it would have been perfect. But it was 1,700 grams of flour, 1,000 grams of water, 45 grams of salt, and they used a natural, but it was like 5 grams of yeast, nothing of yeast. I mean, hardly anything, I think, is the recipe. And I cut that in half, and it'll make six 230, I think, or 40 maybe gram pizza dough balls. And then I put them in those plastic, and you can shove those in the refrigerator if they're done. But with that, when you use that minimal amount of the yeast, it doesn't rise as fast. I think you could leave it out probably overnight. But hey, Scott, thanks for the stuff. You sent me a message. I was thinking about you the other day. I go, Scott hasn't been around. He must be working his ass off. But glad you could make it by. Cool. I appreciate you watching. But yeah, and like I said, it was, besides getting that flame right, and maybe there's adjustments that I can make with the air deal. I would think I would like to see a bluer flame, and that's going to be the air adjustment. So I've got some adjustments to do. I still got it on the front porch, and I left it there overnight because I knew I wanted to screw with it this morning. Then I'll clean it and put it away. But if I can get that to where I can adjust that down, it'd be a piece of cake. Because like Logan said, and what I had thought too, is if I'm making pizzas, by the time I make that one and go back in, turn it back up to high, go in, make the pizza, come back, turn it all the way down to low, that stone's way, way hot enough. I probably won't even have to turn it up to high, which means if I had pizzas made, I could just shove them in there. I'd be done making pizzas in 10 minutes and have 7 pizzas done and everybody eating. With the pellets and the charcoal and the pain in the ass, no. So I told my wife, I'll do this. This will be a piece of cake. And I tried some of those homemade round discs. They were crap. And it's way more expensive. I throw that one. It was 850 was the half of the 17. Was just under a kilo of flour, and I just used bread flour, and then the 500 grams of water, 25 or so grams of salt, and I doubled the yeast. I think I put the full amount, whatever it was. I didn't cut it in half, the 5 or 6 grams. which I imagine would have been probably one package. But and I'll do it again. I got to see how much cheese I have left. I think the most expensive part of the pizza is the cheese, because those crab sticks I can get a whole pack of. I think it's damn near half a kilo for 99 baht. And that's their main ingredient that they like. That they like mushrooms, they like the olives, they like ham, and then they just put ketchup all over the top of it, and they'll eat it all day long, especially when it's free. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Glad you can make it. I think I said hi to you, didn't I, Justin? I think I did, and I think I said hi to you too. My mind's half clouded, man. Like I said, the older I get, the more attached I come to these damn animals. This dog was part of the family. My wife believes she lost a daughter, and and I feel it too, man. It was a very very heavy heart, very, to where 30 years ago I probably wouldn't even look twice and say, hey, get rid of the dog. But now, special dog. I'll probably go on and on about the dog for the next couple of weeks, so you guys might as well get used to it. But I'm happy with the pizza oven. I like that little deal. And what was it? What did we say? How much it was? It was like 8,000 baht, I think, or 8,500. 8,500 divided by 36, $235. So I think that's reasonable. And then, like I said, with the I'll have the little tank, which, and I didn't measure it or whatever, but the opening's real small, as you guys could see. So cooking in a cast iron pan and steaks and stuff would be no problem. Trying to make some kind of a bread in there, unless I wanted a real low profile bread, which would be fine. Uh, it would be a little bit hard, but I would use it as an oven. Make a cake. You can make a cake in it, but you got to be able to adjust that temperature. So I got to figure that out. One way or another, I'll figure it out. No, very little, man. It's overcast as hell, and it has been. And the stuff that I've seen rain wise here is just downpour for 10 minutes and then gone. And then that's it for the day. Maybe, the middle of the night, maybe a little bit, but the same thing, but not the torrential, hey, rainy season is here, a slap in the face. Not yet. Not yet. What about where you're at? You're probably getting it. Some places are not. I try to watch, he's done now as Kenny and Sam Pitt's videos, Paradise in Thailand. Um, and it seems like they get more in Sisaket, and I know that they do in Ubon. My uncle had said the winds, and that's why he built the house and the garage so stout, was because he didn't want me to get all pissed off when my roof flew off or something stupid. So they've been getting it that way a little bit too. Hey Jake, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Sliding in after watching a marathon baseball game. Okay, Omaha bound. Cool, cool. Hey Ralph, how you doing? Glad you could make it by. Um, but yeah, and I think that the how's the sound here? Testing. 1, 2, 3. I have a new set of headphones on. They're working quite well. I think the old ones, you can see them right there. They're finally giving up a little bit. So these sound fine. These are the one I'll use for travel too, and I'll use them here. It has the plug-in. The other ones that I got, the ones that I did the test with, don't have. Or did they have a plug-in? They had a plug-in, but they weren't very good. They were obviously knockoffs. Yeah, pretty heavy rain here every day now. Wow, only after an hour here and there. I'm surrounded by mountains. Seem to try. Yeah, and to tell you the truth, camping wise, I'd rather do the camping in the rain. The ones when I did in the tent and stuff was the rain. Now that one got a little bit dicey when my wife had to show up there and make me leave because it was just a torrential downpour. She was afraid I would get swept away or some shit. But out in Sisaket, I would love it. plus it probably run off most of the people. So I'm all for that. Sunshine today, and then I walk out and go back to my desk. And you're in Seattle, though. That probably happens all the time. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I do want to make it to Uncle Craig's, so I'll do that test to Sisaket and come back, and maybe I will do that next week. Um, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Maybe, well, I don't know. I'll have to see. No, because we got a meeting on. They put I didn't film any of that. When I go over on Saturday, I'll film and show you guys what they had taken down and replaced as far as the roof over at mom and dad's, or my wife's third home, and they've got some block work to do. They got to add 2 doors, and I'll show you the area that will have plenty of storage. I think the storage area that we're actually gaining there is damn near four, maybe a little over 4 meters wide and probably 6 meters long. And it has a bathroom and a little kitchen in there and everything. Like I said, it can make it down the road. The girls could make that a little bachelor rental something if they wanted to rent out both of them. They'd have 2 places to rent there. So we'll go over there and show them where I want the wall, and he could give us a price and everything on it. And then I'll give you the cost and what it costs to do it. But it's going to work out pretty good. It gives us a place for me to get rid of, the stuff that I can. I've got 1 basket here left, pretty much, except for the stuff that I have up here is all that I have to get organized. A little bit behind me too. I have my koi stuff there. I want to reorganize that stuff. But otherwise but we got a place to put all the big shit. Hell, I still got a couple of air conditioners, I think. Although I think we're gonna give them away or something, get rid of them. But I don't have the. Did anybody tell me, does this thing sound good? I ask questions and then I don't look in the chat to see if anybody actually answered me. Hey Paul, how you doing? Morning to you. Just watched the pizza video. It turned out really good. It was really good. The pizza. It ended up the one that I got it dialed in a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more. I still got it out to get the temperature down a little bit. Was excellent. What I ate yesterday. Sounded great. Okay, good. Thanks. And I didn't see. Oh, there's Maui. Maui, I know I ask this all the time, but when are you coming back? Is it August? I can't ever remember. There's so many people, and when they're going to come that I lose track. But yeah, so when I take it, I'm going to take the oven with me before I do weigh it. Also, that tank, the water tank in the trailer, I believe is over the wheels or close to over the wheels, but it's empty. So I've got to fill that up before I do it. I'm not too worried about the extra weight on the trailer because this spring system, even though it's not exactly what I wanted, it'll take way more weight than the system that was on there. So I'm not worried about there being the extra weight. The only thing that I'm worried about is fishtail shit, which is usually light on the tongue weight. So I'll test it myself because I checked on the almighty YouTube and Google and all that, and people had said that they needed less than 10%, and they were fine, had no problems whatsoever. Which is what I want to find out because, like we were talking earlier, those 3 water deals, I'll put a maximum and a minimum on it, and hopefully, when I get it, if I need the water, I'll use it. But if I can keep from using it, keep it down to a minimum so I don't have to worry about where's the water speaking, is this water nasty, and how am I going to clean it after I get done putting, if I don't have to worry about that, get it down to a minimum, pull it and see what it feels like, and adjust it from there. So I'll have minimum and maximum. But I like the way that I think I might have to add third support on the back, which shouldn't be hard to do. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the rack that the 125's on. Hey, Louis, hola to you. Hope you're well. But happy with that. So now, next year though, the only kind of some of the bummers about TOBI is my wife said no more Serenity. You know? So we're done with Serenity, which I really like that place. But my wife's saying no way am I going there without the dog. So I said, actually that you say it kind of would be weird actually going there and not having TOBI running around like a maniac. So I'll have to find another place. Probably still be Kochang, but I'll have to find another place. Probably rent a house. It seems like the way to go. You can rent the whole damn house there. So do that. It's man. It's I don't know, man. I'm still battling with it. It's only been I don't even know how long has it been. A week? Not even a week. I don't think. So Taco House meetup. I'm up for it. I'm game. Even if it's only me and you that show up, I'll be there. We'll pick a date and go in July because that's getting close, right? So we're talking like maybe somewhere between the 7th or around the 7th, the 10th, the 12th, something like that. We'll come up with a deal. Maybe I probably ought to firm it up now and get a room and shit and make it a freaking weekend or a little blowout for me. I'll come for maybe a week. Why not? Hey, Tip, how you doing? Mark saying, are you going to be here? You'll be here in July? Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, probably we'll probably ought to do it today. What's the date today? Today's the 10th, man. Um, yeah, man. What's the 10th of July look like? What day is that or anything? And I'm just saying, I'm just thinking that because it's a month away. The 10th is the middle of the week, a Wednesday, July 10th. You guys, you let me know. Anybody else that wants to go? Let's see. Yeah, and that'd be a month from now. I'd come up maybe the 8th through the 12th. Yeah, that would work out perfect for me. So everybody that's here or that wants to come or that hears of it, are you going to be here on the 10th, Mark? Or are you gone? I know that I think Daz will be gone. I don't know for sure. Maui, will you be back? Did you answer me? You probably did. When are you guys coming back? Can't make it. Can't make. Why not? That's a month away. If you go, is it really that big of a deal to not show up for work? To go AWOL? Is that a problem? Okay, cool. All right, so think about the 10th, Lewis. 10th works for you. Okay, let's um let's do it. And we'll go for dinner at Taco House. Sounds perfect. And I'll come on Monday. I'll come on. Let me write this shit down because when I get off here, I'll go. What did I say? What did I tell him? Did I lie? No, I need a freaking piece of paper, and I'll be. What is this to? Warning and safety instructions. It looks like it's all in Chinese. Okay, July. I need someplace to stay the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th. And what is that? Let me get on here again. Okay. Uh, uh, um. Okay, the 10th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th is when we'll do it. The 11th, I'll come back on the 12th. So I only need the 8, 9, 10, and 11. And the 10th, dinner at Taco House. I like their margaritas. Too bad I can't get intoxicated. That would ruin it for everybody. No one, I'd have no followers. Okay, what happened? What did I do here? There we go. Okay, cool. All right. What did anybody say? When's Hey Andy, how you doing? Are you going to be here on the 10th? I'm off to Jakarta and a few other cities in a few weeks. Wow, awesome. Uh, Jake, you could be here. I have no dates on when I can come back. Aging mom, I know. Like I said, man, I gotta figure it out because I'm gonna write a letter, a generic letter to my children, to my son and to my daughter, saying no matter what happens to me, you guys go on with your lives and live your retirement out. As a parent, I want you to forget about me. And if I die alone, I'll die alone. It's not a big deal. I love you guys to death, and I want you to enjoy your years. And I think that I would think if you were of a sound mind and a parent, you would want that for your children. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm just some weirdo. I don't know. Is it possible to be able to do that? I don't know. If my mom told me that and she was still ailing and I think I'd probably feel guilty and I'd probably still stay. But it would be nice to know that she wanted me to enjoy my retirement. But it's a tough deal, Jake. That's for damn sure, man. And I never realized it until we started talking about it on this channel. Never realized that leaving the grandkids or doing this or leaving friends or doing this and doing that never dawned on me until we started talking about it here. And the first one that I remember basically most vividly is Mitch for one and Bobby. Bobby had that's what brought it up originally. It's a tough deal, but nothing to worry about. Yeah, I don't know. I know pretty much. I'm in a position now to where I could probably explain to them, and I probably will. I'll talk to them directly. I won't write them a letter. That my Thai wife will. It's not like the States. She married me, and she will be with me, changing my diapers or whatever it takes. I would never let it get to that, but she will do whatever it takes until I take my last breath, and I believe that 100%, 100%, not a doubt in my mind. But let's see. I have to go back. I'm going back to see if Maui answered me. There it is. September. Okay. So maybe we'll have another one. I'm thinking when are you coming back, Louis? You coming in December? I think the end of the year too. Maybe we'll have another little meeting around December or something. Hopefully, some other people will be there. I know Daz still won't because he's a good he's a good man. He's going to spend it with the little ones and his family. Yeah, yeah, I know. And that's the worst part now, man, is that like I said, people are starting to drop dead that are younger than me. Oh wow, so and so died, 62 years old. What a shame. So anyway, I don't know. I still feel okay. I'm not in the best of shape, obviously, but I think I might pump on for a while. If all of a sudden I stop doing live streams and everything else, you guys know, I think I'll have my wife will figure out something. People on Facebook and say, Dave's no longer with us. Yeah, his granddaughter won't let. Yeah, no, no, and I don't think he will. No way, no way. But maybe we'll have another one, and we can have them whenever we want. It's just just everybody meeting up and eating. For me, it's a place where I can go and eat some decent food. I like the Mexican food, and if I'm there for Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, we'll have Mexican, and Thursday night I got 4 days of junk food and big thick steaks and stuff like that. I would enjoy that. It's gonna cost, but whatever, don't matter. And then if I decide to, now I'll take the truck. But I don't want to. I don't want to stress my wife out right now. My sister-in-law is on low-dose chemotherapy for her lung cancer. See how it goes, I guess. I don't know. My brother-in-law. That's what they put him on, Andy, when he had the worst. He had kidney. Not the worst. The reason I say bad, he had kidney, and kidney. There's no pain. You don't have any pain. The only time that you start having pain is when it has traveled now from your kidneys to every other organ in your body. And so by the time that 99% of the cases, at least this is what they told me, uh, when they, by the time they find kidney cancer, it's in fourth stage, and pretty much it. So I think they just wanted to keep him comfortable. I think he lasted 6 months or so. Hopefully, people can kick it. I don't know. Like I said, the one that's in that picture, my nephew's mom, uh, Carol, was a hell of a woman, man. 4 years, pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic is 6 months tops. You're gone, and she took all the latest, and she was a hell of a woman. Hell of a woman. Dave, did you drive by the gym? Yeah, I did drive by the gym and wave. And I got to get there too. That's one of the deals. Hopefully, I can get back there, and I might go on Saturday. She's stopping today to get a bunch of white stones. She's putting out a memorial in the backyard here to the little dog, and we're gonna get a big plaque thing. I'll show you. We're gonna. She wants me to go to the. Let me put it here. She wants me to go to the place that sells if Brock was here, Setties, the deals that they put the bones in. But if we're going to show them this, and if they can't do something like this, uh, we are going to we'll have something made here. But pretty cool. The rabbits. They have plaques. They have different sizes. Um, there's one of the Pomeranian. Yeah, all these, and I think the sizes are, uh, yeah, like this. They're it's pretty cool. We'll get something like that made. Let me see if it shows. Yeah, here it is. 15 by 20 and 20 by 30. So they're not huge, but you can kind of see it in the hand here, how big they are. And that'll go up against the wall of the house. And then I gave her 500 baht this morning before she left to buy the rock and some plants. She wants some flowers and stuff. It's going to be, I will take a picture of it and put it on one of the live streams just for the heck of it. She is, my wife is pretty distraught. Yeah. Not, I asked her if she wanted to burn Toby, and she said no, she wanted her to be to the dirt, to the earth. And they do believe that's why, if you've seen one of my wife's deals on Facebook, it says, to Toby, she was talking to Toby about, she walked her around the yard before we buried her. And because we kept her the whole night. She slept in our bed. Now, I thought it would be weird and all this kind of stuff, but she had the Toby wrapped up in a blanket and laid between me and her for the night, and then we buried her the next morning. She walked around the house, look at your pool, look at your pond, look at the roof, so that when you are free spirit or whatever, you know where to come back to. So they believe that they reincarnate. They believe that from my understanding, that the dogs are the top tier before humans. So when you come back as a dog, when your next, you could be a dog for a while, I guess, but your next transformation will be to a human being. So it's interesting what they think, but the dog was laying right there, eyes open. But she always had really, really dark eyes, so you couldn't tell if there was any pupil dilation, but it looked like she was just looking at me, you know. And I was brought up pretty much from my basically with my stepdad that crying was a weakness. It showed a weakness in you, I would almost get beaten if I was crying, right? Psychopath. But anyway, this one here taught me that you can show your feelings. That's why I tell this one every day that I love her. I didn't tell this one near enough. Um, but not showing feelings and not crying or anything like that was part of being a man. Kiss my ass. But anyway, um, so it was experience doing it all, and my mother-in-law, she went to Bangkok, man. She left for Bangkok day before yesterday. She couldn't handle. She needed to get away and then go someplace for 3 days and then come back. I mean, her and Toby were, she was with Toby all day long. So it sucked. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, do yourself a favor. Um, but yeah, it was weird. So we're putting up the memorial. If we can't get it through the SETI place, we're going to bring them this and show them this and see if they can make something for Toby, and that'll get mounted on the wall. And like I said, I'll take a picture of it and let you guys in on what the little memorial ends up looking like. I'm sure it's going to be a class act for sure. But like I said, man, it just softer and softer I get, man. The older and older I get, just um, terrier, I guess. The little between that and a cross between the little tiny terrier, whatever they are, and a Pomeranian is the closest we could come up with on what she looked like. Because even in these, I mean, you can see some of them kind of look. That one right there in the middle, that nano, looks very similar, and you see the Pomeranian next to it, and I think I think they call it terrier something or other, but it just everybody and their mother want all they do is see that dog, and where can we get one of those? We could have made a breed out of Toby's, but I think a lot of her deal was where she was born, hotter than the hubs of hell. Her brother, there was only two puppies. One died. I was in the hospital. Um, and they were telling me the story. I said, "What the hell are they doing over there? Get them dogs out of there and bring them over to the rental house." And that was pretty much when my mother-in-law and father-in-law actually they were there every day anyway, but they went home at night. They just ended up staying, and then we had all the dogs there. And you can see in some of the videos and the video that I put together. And thanks everybody that watched that video. I didn't put that up to thinking that anybody was going to watch it. It was basically for the family, for the kids, and my wife and all that. But you guys are top freaking notch watching that. I appreciate it a lot. Things like that mean a lot to me. But you see, if you watched it, you see a couple of them with her mother. The white one was Liton, and she died too young too. I think she was only like 6. She died when we went to Koh Chang this 2 years ago, and the only one that lived long was Toby's mom. But the boy died at the house, and I think the heat and everything else. She had a breathing problem like me, and then she got pneumonia, and then that's why she passed. I don't know if I told everybody that. Hey, Ron, how you doing, brother? You didn't miss anything. But yeah, so basically she was having problems. We were talking about it this morning too. The thing, like Ron, I know had dogs that passed. I've had dogs that passed, but I look at it right now, and I'm a one person man. I'll take the pain. I'll take whatever it is. If I don't think that way, I would have never enjoyed the 4 years that dog gave us. That would have been gone because I wouldn't have put my pain that I was going to feel when that dog passed, and I won't do that. You know, I just won't do it. because of that fact. I wouldn't have 4 years of total enjoyment. I mean, you hear the kids laughing, my mother-in-law laughing, my wife laughing on that, but that's the way the 4 years were every day, and to give that up because I don't want to feel the pain. Give me the freaking pain, man. I'll take the pain. I can swallow it. I've had worse pain than that in my life. So, but when you think about it that way, I think most people would go, yeah, kind of, but I just really don't want to do it again. Yeah, I don't want to do it again, but I've got, Bear now who is laying on the floor over here. The dog will not leave me. So I've got to train him because he's going to want to go everywhere with me. If I come out of the house and into here, he's got to be here. If I leave here and go into the house, he's got to be in the house. So he freaks out when I leave. So I've got to, and then we've got the two chocolates now, and they're little sweethearts. So I don't know. It's the way you think. I totally understand the not wanting to feel the pain. I'm feeling it right now, and it sucks, but I'm sucking it up. And every time it gets to me, I think about those 4 years that I would have never had. So I still haven't been able to pass away last year. Too tough, man. Yeah, it sucks big time. I totally understand, but how many years did that dog give you just total 100% unconditional love and smiles on your face and everything? That's the way I look at things now. I'll suck it up and cry in the dark where no one can see me, and go on. It's a tough thing, but that's the frame of mind that I try to put myself in with the animals anyway. Like I said, when I was younger, I was a little bit on the prickish side anyway. But now it's like, no way would I have given up that 4 years. No way. Give me a, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm glad you could make it. Hey, Jack. Um, uh, Bear in a sidecar. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. He's just, I want to take him camping. He's getting really good. He'll wait in the morning. He sleeps in the bed, man. He thinks he's a small dog. He mainly under the bed, but he'll come up during the night, back and forth, back and forth. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, when I get up to pee, I'm old. I get up and pee every hour, damn near. Uh, he won't follow me to the bathroom where the back door is to come out here. But boy, if it's 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30 that I'm taking that last pee, he's right there at the door, ready to go. I'm not going to miss it. He knows that around 4 o'clock I'm up and it's time to go out and drink coffee and sit in the room. So definitely got to get him going and doing some of the camping. And I think it would be fun as long as I can get him trained. I never really had a trained dog. I mean, all the dogs that I had in my life were mainly with my mom, and she took care of them, or my wife, this one with the miniature doxies. But never had a dog that I said, come, and it just come and sit, walk, don't run away, don't stop being an idiot. So I want to find out. I could send him away to the police training thing, but that doesn't do anything for me. And I don't know if that's really fair for him. I don't, he'll freak out. And then I got somebody else taking care of my dog. I don't know. In the States, you take your dog to go. So I want to find out if there's a place like that. And I will take him to that. Otherwise, I got to figure out how to train him. I've got him to sit. I got him to shake. And in fact, if you're eating something and he wants it, he'll sit and put his paw up because he knows that when he does that, he gets something. So he's a smart dog. He knows how to open the back door now. A glass freaking, commercial door. He can slam his body up against it and open it up and go in and go out. So now we got to lock it because we got the cat. Money Cat doesn't leave the house or isn't supposed to leave the house. So now when I go, I've got to make sure I, close that so he doesn't open the door and the cat get out. Yeah, it's funny because we got too many animals. We got two kittens. One of the bar girl, who's the first cat that fell out of the wheel well that my wife got. She was the one that had two or three, whatever you call them, litters. And then we had her fixed. And now one of her offspring had only two. So we got two cats. But we got 4 cats, 5 dogs, maybe 4 now. And so it's going to be a pain in the ass because dinner, I still haven't really done a video on her. I should have done stuff, and I don't even think I have any kind of video when she was completely motionless and um, uh, giving her water through a syringe. um, Now she can sit up, and hell, it started raining outside. She was outside. She got up and ran to get out of the rain and sit down. So she actually came back from pretty much total paralyzed. And she's a good dog. And then her sister, she lives kind of on the outside of the fence. This is where they were born. We took them over to the rental house and then brought them back. Um, and and then Lucky, who's the one that got dropped off by the idiot people that get pets and then decide they can just dump them somewhere, tie their legs together and throw them in dumps. And what the hell are these people thinking? I'd love to catch one just once, get a little bit of frustration. Got a little frustration in me now that I would like to vent, but I won't. But unless somebody offers me that kind of a, hurt an animal in front of me and see what happens. We'll see. Bar girl. That's what her name was Cat. I named her. Hey, Cat, come here, Cat. I never had a cat before in my life. Now, Money Cat, the Persian, is like Toby was as a dog. She's unbelievable, and I never thought I was a cat person. And so when she went out, she would go and she'd run amok in the neighborhood, and then she'd come back pregnant. So after she did that the second or third time, actually after the first time, I said, I'm changing her name. Her name's Bar Girl now. She's out running around getting pregnant. So she, her name's that. But now she don't know what to do. She lays around the house now. She doesn't run amok. My wife was ripped apart when we lost our puppy, and she's a strong. Yeah, mine's a strong one too, Ron. But like I said, man, a puppy, something like that you had, even a short period of time, still devastated, completely devastated. But like I said, the frame of mind that I like to think about is that I will take this utter pain of a dagger stuck in my heart uh, because of the 4 years that I can think back of right now and just laugh and the joy that that little dog brought to this family. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Now, my wife doesn't want a little dog. I don't want to replace Toby, And I said, okay, we got plenty of animals here. So it's her daughter. She said, that's my third daughter. I lost a daughter. And she's one tough cookie too. But like I said, I just couldn't miss out on that and the enjoyment that this one will give me and the chocolates and all of the animals. Even this cat, this Persian cat, I don't even think anybody's ever seen her. She is just an amazing, sleeps right between me and my wife. The pillow's there, boom, she's right there. Or she's laying on my wife. She's licked the back of my head at night. Drives me nuts, but I love the cat. Hey, what's up? My son events training. Cool. Very cool. Congratulations, Douglas. Hope you're well, by the way. Been busy. Yes. There's Douglas. Well, honey. He gave me maybe the best honey I've ever had. I didn't get any honey. He gave you honey? He likes you. He doesn't like me. But yeah, so anyway, on the dogs and the animals and the stuff, complete and utter pain that I'm in right now. I would rather have taken a beating than go through the pain that I've been going through the last 4 or 5 days. But wouldn't give it up for the world, man. Wouldn't keep me from getting another dog tomorrow, another little dog. Wouldn't compare them together, but I told my wife when you're ready to do something like that, I'm behind you. You don't want to get one, don't get one. You got 10 other animals out here, have a field day. But it 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 was something. Like I said, I think that if you can think in your mind, you lose an animal that you've had for the little ones that I had, the little miniature Doxy that was mine. She was 20 years old. That's what I was hoping. Oh, Toby's a little dog, going to live to be 15, 20, no problem. Now that didn't exactly work out the way that I had anticipated. But she, you know, I'd take the pain in a heartbeat. I wouldn't give up the pain that I felt when I lost that little one. Probably the first pains that I felt when an animal passed, and that was a while ago. But uh, I wouldn't have given up those 20 years. Same thing. Little dog was special, man. They're special because they're unconditional, man. They don't care that you were in a grumpy mood and didn't want to pet them and pushed them away and stopped jumping on me and and whatever. Come right back the next day in that unconditional and come right at you again, man. You just don't find that. This one had unconditional for me, and I believe that my wife now does. Um, some of my other ones, not so much. But uh, that it's I don't know. It's just me. Yeah, maybe it's a way that it eases the pain for me a little bit by looking at it that way. But it would. I mean, it would if I had to. If I could tell myself right now that I could completely eradicate any pain that I'm feeling, but I would lose every memory of that dog for the past 4 years, I would say, bring the pain on, man. Is that all you got? Give me some more. Give me more and double it. Can you give me 8 years? Can I get 4 more? Uh, all depends. Uh, thanks, Jake. Yeah, goggles. It might be. You never know. You never know. He would dig it too. He'd just sit there. He's like right now. He's just no. Now I moved the chair. So you want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hello? Say hello. Say hi. Shake. Can you shake? Come on. Boy. All right, go back to sleep. But good dog, smart dog. But you want to go outside, or you want to stay in here? God, you can look in his eyes, and he's thinking. It's a little bit scary. Now, the labs are intelligent anyway. My nephew had a same color. I don't know what do you call it, whatever that color is. Lab that he actually taught to open his front door when someone would knock on it, and his front door had a knob on it. The dog would go over there, grab the knob with his mouth, turn it, and open the frickin' door. And he used to do it because he'd get stoned and shit, and then someone would come knocking at the door, and he'd give the dog the signal, and the dog would go over there and open the door, and whoever the person was on the other side would freak out. Yeah, he is a cute boy, and the girls are 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 cute as hell too. They're gonna be nice. We have Eric Conway. Yeah, exactly. He likes it. He comes in. He'll lay with me for hours, man. He don't care. And that was the same way that Toby was too. When Toby was so excited, she'd get pissed off if she got left behind. That's why we started. Hey Joe, that's how we started taking her everywhere with us because she didn't care. It was really weird in the very beginning for the first couple of years. She wouldn't eat. If we went from here to Kochang, she wouldn't eat the whole way. We'd stop for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and whatever. Nothing. Once we got to our destination, whether it be there or Ubon or wherever we were going, then she would eat. And I always felt that, like, no, I've got business to take care of here. I got to sleep and watch everybody. I can't be bothered eating. But she was just happy. Sit in my lap, didn't care where we were going, just as long as she was with us. That was all that that was all that she cared about. No, they're having. Oh, I'm sure he is. Um, My sister's shepherd Rex opened the door with his feet when it came. Really? Yeah, shepherd's smart too. The smartest dogs that I've had have been labs. Um, and I've had quite a few different breeds. Shepherd's right there too. Uh, what other dog did I have? I even got, I forget the name of the dog. I think I got that dog because girls liked it. So I can't remember what kind of Afghan, an Afghan. I got an Afghan one time because I heard girls like them. They sure did. Wherever I went, if I took the dog to the park, they were all over me. Between that and a Harley, I was on top of the world. But the shepherd or the shepherds and the shepherds where TOBI came from. My first dog that I can remember back in the day was a big ass German Shepherd. I used to the little red wagons, that we had back then. I had made a harness for the dog, and the dog pulled me around the block, and her name was TOBI. That's where because they asked me, "You want to name the dog?" I only know one that I care about. One name was TOBI. And just to hear them try to say TOBI in the very beginning was funny as hell. So TOBI was her name. But let's see. You're a bird. So um, to bring everybody up to speed, I have to put weight in the front of the trailer. If you guys watch the trailer video, I'm putting extra water in there to get the 300 or 400 pounds that I need out of the. Let me go there. Out of the that I need on the trailer. This is the wrong one. I need this. I need orders. Sorry. Come on. Why are you so? No, this one. There we go. Come on, my orders. All right. Um, these water tanks here, I think they're 90, 80 liters each or something like that. And I'm going to put them as far as up. If you know the way that let me show it. So I'll feed it off the bottom into the tank and to the other tank, and get my weight hopefully. And like we had already talked earlier, that yeah, I know that it's going to be light if I use all the water coming home. But if you're familiar, the tongue of the trailer is like this, and then right up against the trailer is the condenser. Right on the other side of the condenser is the back of the U-shaped table. So they're going to go under the seat right there. So that's pretty much not setting it straight on the tongue. That's as far forward as I can get it. And I can't remember. I did the calculations over to gallons, and I'll get I think 450 pounds when they're full. So no, there is going to be one. I was in the process of getting another one. Now I've got two for the old trailer. Those were only 14-inch tires. So I'm going to give those back to the guy to give to people that have bought his trailer as a spare because they never come with one. And this is just going to be, it's a 15-inch. He could have went with 16, but he was second guessing himself and he went with the 15. And I just got steel rims. So I got to get a rim and another tire, and it'll go in the back of my truck. In the back of the truck, there will be two 5-gallon jerry cans of fresh water, 5 gallons of gas, the 2200 watt generator, and two black boxes of stuff for the trailer, pots and pans and lighting and stuff for the outside, stuff that I would just be hauling in and out of the trailer. Figured I'd just keep it in the truck, so that will be what's back there. So and hopefully, if I get everything ready to go and I go probably next week, um, uh, I will actually do a video if I can keep from burning myself. And when my wife's there and getting the 125 on and off and setting up the trailer and what's in the back of the truck and that kind of stuff. Should be nice. It would be nice to have that. Hey, Joe, look at that. 29 months. Wow. Have I been on a lot of Holy crap. Thank you, Joe. But yeah, so hopefully I'll do that. Um, I'd like I gotta also get those. They still haven't. I've sent them things. Please ship these. They haven't packed. Even if I can't plumb them in, if I can get them in there and just fill them full of water, to where I've got a scale for the front of the trailer to get what I want on there, somewhere around 300 pounds, and then pull it to Sisaket and see what it feels like. Maybe even, if I can drain off some water and have the ability to fill it back up, maybe I'll take a couple of. I'll probably do it around here. Probably not going to be a good idea. If I can get the thing to pull straight and not have any kind of fishtails, which it shouldn't. That trailer always pulled excellently, and before the stuff was welded on the back, it still, even when it was raised, that stuff was on the back, and I know it was light. And like I said, you have to get up above 100 kilometers, and it didn't feel something wasn't right. I knew it wasn't right, and I pretty much had a sneaking suspicion that because all that, just that weight of that damn rack is stout as hell. Got to weigh 150 pounds anyway. So that's just going to take it right off the tongue. So I knew that I needed to add it. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. In the RV, she will. Question is the weight distribution. Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's taken everything. It actually the bike. What does the bike weigh? I'd have to look at the weight because I could actually probably tell you pretty close what the tongue weight was before. Because right now it's pretty much at zero. If with the bike on the back and I have the stabilizer jacks down, if I didn't, it would creep up and want to do this just barely. Uh, so it was almost at negative. So whatever the bike weighs and that rack weighs is what the tongue weight was, which probably pretty close to 300 pounds. I'm just guessing. I could probably go on Honda and see how much does a 125 weigh. Let's see. How did I get Google Translate on there? Why did it do that? I can find out. Let's see. Honda CT 125 weight. See what it comes up with. Specs. Engine. Where's a wet weight? Seat height, wheelbase, curb weight, 259 pounds. Fuel capacity. I'm going to say, yeah, probably 350 pounds on that tongue would probably be a damn good estimation of what it was. And it pulled perfect, stable as hell on that single axle. I was really impressed, actually. One of the things I was impressed with on that Chinese trailer. So yeah, so that's what I'll have to do. Hey Andrew, how you doing? You ever get your golf clubs or no? Did the guy screw you or did you figure it out? If not, get his name. I want to go to Bangkok soon. 130 kilo. Yeah, thanks, Justin. So yeah, so that water weight that I'm going to put up there, it's not completely all the way up, but it should put at least probably 300 pounds on the tongue. So it should be good. Be nice to be able to use that and fill it up again before I leave. The only thing I really don't want to mess with is if I'm out in the boondocks and stuff and I'm doing it. But I mean, coming out of the boondocks, I'm going to be crawling, and as long as I can get to some, even on the side of the road, somebody say, "Hey, let me give you $100. Can I use your well water and fill up these 3 tanks?" It shouldn't be a problem. I don't foresee a problem in it anyway, but we'll have to see. Waiting for the bag. Cool, cool. We'll have to go. We'll have to do that soon. Maybe we'll go to. If you want to, go to lunch this week. I'm game for that. I'm hungry now. But if you want to go, we can go. Maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll go hit them when you get the bags. When you get the bags. Maybe just. Yeah, the rack. I pretty much made it as part of the trailer. They put it on there. It can be removed. Don't get me wrong. But I told the guy when he was putting it in there, I wanted him not only to bolt it, weld it, do everything. I'm more concerned about the thing coming off with my 100,000 bought freaking 125 on there, which used now would probably 80,000 or 70,000. But all right, cool. Let me know when I'm game for any day, Andrew. Uh, but because I want it on there, I've got the brand new covers. So going to Sisaket, I will put it on there, and then I'll probably take another strap down and put it around the cover and the bike to keep it from doing this. I do have the camera up above, and I will be able to see the bike in the backup deal. I'd like to get a better one. It's wireless. What I should do is have somebody install a wired system on there, which maybe I will do. Um, it would be so much clearer and everything. But it, that's why I did it, because I wanted it on there whenever I go anywhere. I don't really need the bike, so the bike can stay on there with the cover on it. Um, Probably lock it somehow, because it is across the street. It's not inside my compound here. I might do that, but I'm looking forward to being able to cruise around on it, and that'll probably be next week. So I'll let you know. I'll let everybody know, and I will do a. Still haven't done a good video. Wow, I've got cold coffee here. I don't have any Coke. Um, but yeah, so hopefully I'll do that. I'll do a video on that. Um, when when Toby's when my wife gets done with her her area back there, I will take a picture. Probably I'm not going to put it up anywhere unless she'll put it on Facebook, so you guys will probably see it anyway. But I'll just take a couple pictures and put it up on here. Uh, People that are in the live stream. Oh, oh, excuse me. Guess I'm tired. I get a little tired after when I get up at 4, and I got up actually a little earlier. It was 3:45 when I came out here this morning. So I just take an old man nap in the afternoon, and I'm good to go. Speaking of coffee, yeah, that's what I should do. I don't think I have a. I need creamer. I'm almost out of creamer. Um, so have that video. Um, I will do something on the pizza oven again when I get it dialed in correctly. Because I want to be able to just. It would be nice. You pretty much got to make the pizzas. To make one of their pizzas, if the dough is very pliable and the way it should be, it shouldn't take me more than 3 or 4 minutes to stretch it, put it down, put the sauce, put the cheese, the crab stick, the ham, the pineapple, and get it back. 5 minutes tops. That's what I was saying. Before it'd take me damn near 45 minutes to do one pizza. I'd have them all done. 5 minutes each, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, 35, about an hour from heating it up and getting 6, 7 pizzas out for, that's all I'd probably want to make. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a slave sitting there making pizza all day when everybody else is having a good time. Perfect time for a dip in the pool and a nap. See? Solar, still, I left him a message. He did not answer me. So my wife still has a number now with Toby and everything. We were going to call last weekend, I think, and I told you we got that number from that one place we went to eat. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to talk to them and get them over. So right now, it's still staying the same. Am I saving money? Yeah, half of what I think I should be. Yeah, solar power for sure. Coal. Um, yeah, uh, it kind of aggravates me a little bit, but I still really like the solar man. He's done some awesome stuff for me here electrically. Um, he built a lot of crap too. And Toon is back working. He's the one that's doing mom and dad's new kitchen roof, which I'll do a little video, a short one on that. Um, on Saturday, I'll film it all, and then I'll put something out. But I want to say it's probably 4.5, 5 meters wide, and God, it's got to be over 10 meters long. So, like I said, I'm taking up 3/4 of that for storage, which I have none of here. So it makes it nice, and it's got its access on the side of the house, so I don't have to bother the people. The people are jonesing to get in there because I think what did she charge? 3,000 baht, so under $100 to rent it, which is fine because, like I said, I'm the money I give my mother-in-law 8,000. I'm going to take that off, so I'll have an extra 3,000 a month to mess around with. Come on by, I'll make you a pizza. Uh, no, why? Did she get hidden? Did somebody hide HK? No way. Let me go back and see. There you are. Doesn't look like she's. I don't know. How can I tell? Oh, over here. Delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user, and delete their comment. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But that doesn't mean. It says I did. Really? How the hell did I do that? HK, if you're watching, sorry. How do I undo it? Do I have to go into the. You just hid HK. I wasn't even touching anything. Yeah, you did. Everybody said I did. Yeah. How the hell do I Let me see something. I think I have to go into YouTube. Oh, how do I get there again? I don't remember. How do I get there? If someone can remember how to get there, it's not on settings, no. Customization, no, I don't think so, is it? Branding, basic, no. God, I forget how to even go in and change it, how long I do no. Hmm. Maybe I did it when I opened YouTube Studio from the left, click settings, community from the automatic filters. I thought, all right, there's settings, community. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now, it should have been, there's mods. Sorry if you're watching. Uh, how do I, hidden users? God, I have so many. I don't know if I can, you'd think they'd be in some kind of order, but they're not. I think I have 300 of them, man. 363 more. I just went through some. Ah, okay, let me keep going. Uh, uh, uh. Maybe I should let all of them out. What do you think? Mods, are you ready? They'll give us something to do one day. If I let 400 people that I've blocked out. Let's see. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. I think that's what happened to us, Joe, if you're still here. One of us blocked the other, but I went through here and I never saw Joe either. But I'll keep going. God, I got a lot of people blocked. But you think maybe it would be nice if it was in order. No, I didn't see it. That doesn't mean it isn't there. Damn, how do you? Man, it looks like I got Polynesia blocked. No, Brock's Travel. They must be. Oh wait, I went up too far. All right, moderators. Sorry, man. What do I do? What do I do, man? I've only ever blocked one guy. Open the gates. I think I will. I'm going to empty them all. You guys ready for a flood of trolls? They have to realize. Well, they wouldn't be. I'm going to do it anyway. Tired of see. Maybe me and Joe can see each other. Okay, where am I at? I'm here. Dashboard. Okay, how do I empty them all? Do I have to do them one at a time, or make sure that I'm in the right area? That's okay. So here, man, I think I have to do them one by one. No way. Do I? Hidden users. Oh, no, I don't. I guess. uh, I think some of these people in here I probably blocked or got blocked by mistake anyway. Did everybody leave the chat now? Are we bored to death? Yeah, I got to do them one by one. Amazing. I should see if since I'm doing this, I should be paying attention to who. See if I see Joe's name there. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Is there somewhere that it'll say that she's unblocked or no? You guys let me know if that. I still haven't seen her name here. I still haven't seen HK. That ain't saying nothing because I could. I bet you there's a way to do all these at one time, and I just haven't quite figured it out. Let's see. Well, maybe they are. Are they in alphabetical order? I don't think so. No. Oop. Yeah, we could use some trolls anyway, right? Logan's ready. Got a glass of bourbon and his hand on the keyboard. I still haven't seen. Well, I don't know how many I've done, but my fingers getting tired. Ah. I think I'm probably halfway through. Anybody left in the chat? Let me go back and check. Wow, still 21 of you here. All right, cool. They're waiting for the trolls to come out. probably is some people that are going, I've been blocked forever. I got blocked by accident. I'm interested to see what happens with Joe's. We'll have to go on maybe next time someone's doing a live stream like Dana. I'll go on there. We'll find out immediately. We're pain in the ass. Yeah, well, as long as I keep people in there, maybe I'll let everybody out once a week or something. I think I did this once before for Christmas one year. I let everybody go and got a barrage because I don't know if they get notified. Do they get notified? You got me. Come on. That one said Capio, but I think it was a fake Capio. Hang in there, everybody. Almost done. What am I going to do for lunch? I kept on threatening to drive to Buriram to get a Big Mac, but that was to take the fours out. Wow! So I had over 400 people in here. I guess that could take a while. What did I see? If Paul's still here, I don't know if Paul's still here and can talk. I watched. I think it was your last video on the Japanese Japanese food. I think. You know what I would really like to have is actual Americanized Chinese food. They have that. That would be my request. I know he did the Japanese food because one of his subscribers said, can you find one?" And he did that. But you know what I'm talking about. At least anybody that's in the U.S. A U.S. Modernized or whatever. What I grew up eating, which would be called Chinese food, which I'm sure it's the same as somebody saying, Thai food, in America. They put that in America. In fact, I don't see how a lot of places they just won't put the spice in. They'll leave it up to you to do it. But you know what I'm talking about, the foil wrapped chicken, the fried rices, of course. What else do we get? The deep fried shrimp and well, you let's see. That type of Chinese food. Do they? If Paul is Paul still here? He could be answering me, and I'm deleting people out of my troll box. Um, I wonder if they have a, I don't know, Southern California style Chinese place in Bangkok. I don't even think it would be called real, real, uh, real Chinese food. Uh, God, I got to be getting close to this, don't I? Oh, come on, please. Tired. My fingers are getting cramps. Come on. Come on. You can do it. But I bet you this is it. I don't know if Joe's still here either. Are you still here, Joe? I don't know how we would, back that. Really want to. Let's see. Come on. Wow. I guess I had a few. We still have anybody? Let me come back and check. 18. You guys are hanging in there. Yo, you're still here. All right. See if it will it notify. He ignores the check and the phone. Yeah. The okay, I see it. HK hidden by Scott. Really? Okay, well it should be in here, right? Let me see. Did it will it come up and will it say that they've been unhidden or no? Oh no, I thought I was getting to the end. Ah, that's it. I have no more hidden users. I have no more hidden users. I still have my, looks like I still have my mods. Okay. All right. So now save. I'm glad I did that save there. Let me go back to settings. Come on. All right. And now it's not going to let me go to settings. Imagine that. Huh. Weird. Okay. I don't know. It says that I have no more hidden users. Ah, Paul is here. Did you hear what I was saying, Paul? Probably blocked you on phone. It was Tommy, but I figured he would have checked after I hung up on him. That was the second time that if I was doing a live stream, I'll have to write him back later. Um, do they have? I don't know. Like is Chinese food in England? Is it the same as Chinese food in America? Because I know like they have Indian food. They have a lot of uh, Indian food, Chinese food, and stuff like that in England. Good night. It's been a long day. It says you hid HK. That's what I've heard now. Unhidden. How how did it show it, Ron? Somewhere? Have a good night, Scott. It will get exciting. uh, Scott Hummer unhid HK when you started to figure it out. Oh, okay. Well, I released anybody anyway. Mostly Hong Kong food in the UK. Yeah, the stuff in the United States, the like I said, the fried shrimp. The trying to think of what we used to get, the beef and broccoli, the um, what General Chow's whatever, all that type of menu. Do they have that in in Bangkok? I'll put that down. I'll put it in one of your in one of your deals. I'll type it in. Uh, yes, it showed it back in the okay. Cool. All right. Hellhounds are on their way. I'm just wondering if one of them that got released is you. How would we do that? I know we couldn't see each other on Mike's live my ass off. I know we can't see each other on Dana's channel. I don't know any other ones, and if we have to wait for Dana, that'd be next weekend, right? If I remember right, I'll go do it. Oh, I unhid HK. Okay, I let everybody in my hidden deal out now. 400 of them. So everybody, HK, are you here? She's probably gone. But I'm still trying to figure out if they have any decent food here or Mexican food here. Haven't found it at all in Surin. I haven't checked if I wonder. You know what? I should check because it's not that far in Buriram, and seeing if they have anything in Buriram. I know they have a McDonald's, two of them, I think, in Buriram. But I should I'll have to do that because that's not that far. It's an hour. hour ride for me. I would do that. What's Joe saying yes to? I think we might. I don't know. Maybe I had you hidden. Who knows? I know that there isn't anybody in there now. Yeah, the stuff that I used to get. I'm trying to think of the name because even back east or in Buffalo, they had Chinese restaurant. It's something Chow's something or other, right? Chicken or um, what's the one that I used to like? Orange chicken. Orange chicken. I really liked uh, stuff like that. If you ever had that menu, I don't know if you've been to any places in the U.S., Paul, uh, but I would like to know. In fact, I should check and see if they have it in Patea because I guess yeah, there it is. General Tao's chicken, and the other one was orange chicken, right? Orange chicken and the chow mein and all that, making my mouth water. Now I'm getting hungry. Uh, but just so everybody knows now what we're planning on. Let me go here and try not to hide anybody. Um, is meeting up on the 10th of July at Taco House again. Whoever wants to meet, we're not going to make that big of a ordeal about it or whatever. Just telling people here if they want to come, come. If not, don't worry about it. But I'm going to actually go from the 8th, get there, spend the night, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th, and go back on Friday. That way, I don't miss too much time with my wife. So I will. In fact, I'm going to go that date. I'm going to make that a vacation of mine. So I will. I will look for a hotel and find a hotel, and um, I'll let you guys know where it is. I have no clue. Usually, I just look on there. That place that we stayed wasn't bad. I liked it. It was okay. Probably pick another place um, and see. Chicken chow mein, prawns, and crackers. Yeah, they have any places like that in Bangkok that what I consider Chinese food as an American. Um, I wonder if they have a place like that because that was orange chicken and stuff like that was my favorite. I think the Generals was a little bit different because they had both. I know the menu that I had that on it and it had orange chicken. And then places like Panda Express. I don't know if they have anything like that in England. I don't think so. Panda Express has uh, is a place in the States, at least in California. I don't know about any other place. All right, yeah, I'm going to go too, Logan. I think it's been an hour and 50 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, it wasn't a bad place, right? I mean, it was kind of cool. The price was right. What was it? It's like 1,000 baht a night, $30 a night. I might look at that again. I'll look at some places before Friday. I'll try to do it. Talk to my wife, make sure she knows, um, and make those arrangements and let everybody know on Friday in case they want to. Oh, I guess I'm going to fall asleep. In case anybody does want to come, it's going to be hard too. The kids are in school. I know people like Ron have kids and stuff. We went to an awesome place in Chiang Mai for Chinese and Thai cuisine. They had to dig up the name, but it was Mitchell. Oh, really? Very cool. They have Scruffy Murray's Irish Pub. They have Chinese food in the Irish pub. Um, we'll have a good one, Logan. Like I said, I'm going to go too. I think it's you guys hung in there. Now we're down to 11. As soon as I say hey, it's time to go. But yeah, I want to thank everybody. Like again, thanks for all the stuff and the best wishes on the little dog. She was a sweetheart. She brought a smile to my face for 4 years, every day, and she will be greatly missed. by me and my family. But thanks everybody for watching. If you guys would subscribe, that would be great. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. Um, and I'll throw in case you didn't know, both my intro and my outro on my live streams was done for me by Richard of Richard Travels. Hopefully, Richard will. I'll get to meet him someday. And Douglas is waiting for a beer. He's got to celebrate the kids' stuff going up through the ranks. But thanks everyone for watching. You guys are freaking awesome. Hey Jay, how you doing? And R.I.P. to Toby. Thanks, Jake. Uh, and I will come over here and go there, look for my outro so that I can look up into the camera and say thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're at. And I will catch you on the next one.